And there we are. Just carrying on from new area 5, part 1, is I suppose what I'm going to call it. But yeah, looks quite promising, this area. Like I say, I've been up here on my bike a few times, just riding and having a look, but I mean, the bends everywhere, snaps and breaks. Just does my head in though, you know, where are they? Where are they? Where are you going? Oh, so here we are. That's the end of that patch. Some big old trees. Oh, there we go, look at that. Just goes to show how much the sun's move around. It's just a shame you can't see it as I can. It's really nice. Try and get the camera to settle. No, it's not got it. Don't know whether to carry on walking up or not. I suppose it must be 9 o'clock now. Getting on for 9 o'clock. Let's just have a little walk up here. Yeah, and I think I've just cleared 300 subscribers, which is pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, I don't think there's a video out there that I've got 300 views, but still. I think, to be honest, I don't know what my most viewed video is. I think it could be on the trail of the forest people. I'm not too sure, but then again, I haven't had a look at my first encounter video. I know that was up to quite a high number, 100 and something. Haven't looked back that far. Like I say, I only use the app. I don't actually go on youtube.com where you can click most viewed, you know, all that sort of stuff. Don't think you can do it on the app, to be honest. You might be able to, if you can. Let me know. If not, I'm gonna have a little look and see what my most viewed video is. Could be up to the 200 views mark, possibly. Yeah, so you can see just by walking down the track, you miss everything. You miss everything. You know, apart from these little stuff here on the right hand side. Looks like a bend. A birch tree, possibly, if I'm correct. Yeah, it is. Makes a nice little canopy, that bend like that. And people say to me, you know, this stuff is natural. If it was natural, why don't you see it in every patch? Why is there not bends every patch, especially when they come through, the loggers come through and then you get a bend go across after it. I mean, that just nails it. Sorry, I'll just put my teeth back in. That just nails it, you know. And it also makes me wonder what these loggers must think, especially when they took down the playground area. That crazy bends all into one another. I mean, if you're a logger, surely you know roughly something about trees. You know, before you cut that down, you must look at it and say, what the hell? How has this happened? You know, why has this happened, I suppose? I can hear the road from the other area. Oh, sorry, where it divides the other area. I may go into that and record. I did see some bends and stuff. I suppose that'll be area 6. But you never know. Like I say, if I was to probably have 50 different areas, you know, no joke. It's that big. It is that big, my forest. I thought I saw something then. Something crouched in the well, not crouched. Some brown thing. Right, so I'm trying to work out where we're coming out. I don't know if this joins up with the other track that I was walking down. It might do. I've never come up this way. It possibly could. There's a big sort of open field up here, but from the other way comes across. So I don't know if it joins up to that. I have to wait and see. Keep falling over. Come here. Here. So you can see it just goes and goes and goes. So I wondered what that was. Something. Can't we? Come on. Bloody flies. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at this lovely bush. I could be walking here and there could be something right there now and you wouldn't even see. God, that's really white, isn't it? That them stones. I don't know what I've done. But my phone's saying AF lock or something. AE AF lock. No idea what that is. Yeah, so it doesn't look as bright now. Done something. Yes, there's another trail. Oh, it's a pretty long track. Yes, there's another big old trail. Wow, this goes all the way up to here. I suppose while we're out, we might as well have a look. I mean, look how high them ferns are there, in here. Just under my chin by the looks of most of them. so we won't be going through there. This looks like quite a safe little place to chill out, doesn't it? Away from people and whatever. Now I'm wondering how far I'm walking, to be honest. Because if I come out near the road up here, it's a pretty long walk back down the sandy track. So I'm hoping there's a cut through up here that I can cut left and get back onto it. Sorry, our phone's all over the place. Don't know what this is. I was about to come up to it and start brushing it. From a distance it looked like lavender, but it's obviously not. Oh, I really hope there's a cut through up here. What is it, boy? What is it? What is it? Nothing? Alright. So yeah, like I say, looking forward to getting up here next weekend. God, something smells. It smells fruity, whatever it is. Yeah, real fruity. Yeah, like I was saying, looking forward to getting up here next weekend. Aha, here we go, what we got going on here. Looks like we got a little cross trail. We'll be going left here. Don't think I want to go that much further up at the minute. So where's that? Ah, this is this big bit I think that I was on about. Come on, boy, we're not going too far up there. Oh. Yeah, I think this is. I think I'll walk down here, slightly go round to the right, and then carry on. Then I'll turn left and go back down the sandy track. What was that? Don't know what that was. That was a weird noise. Don't know what that was. It was like a wow wow or something like that. Just heard it again. No idea. No idea what it was. Don't know what that is. I think it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. Start looking for stuff, your eyes start to picture stuff for you. Oh, come on, boy. some reason it looked like a face. Looks like another big old bend over the back there. Oh, that's a good. I can hear something moving over it, you know. Could be nothing. Where's that thing gone? The face, if you like. Doesn't look like it's there anymore. Don't know, I think that's it there. Yeah. Getting a bit carried away here. Come on, boy. Yeah, another big old bend. Yeah, you know, like I was saying, every time I'm out, just that question that I suppose everybody wants to know. Everybody. Where are they? Where do they live? Do they just go? Do they just constantly roam? You know, never stop in one place. Go to this patch, cross the road, go there, eat, come back, sort of do, you know, just do some big loop. Or do they actually have, you know, hunting grounds, little areas where they stay? I know this area's got big, some ponds, lakes, and sort of up here. There's one on this side, quite a big one, and then there's one this side. What I mean of this side is the sand track that runs up. One's that side, and one's this side. As we all know, you all need water to survive. Looks like there's another little bend here. I'm going to poke my head in here, see if we can see it. Oh yeah, this area is just full of them. Yeah, this area is just full of stuff. Yeah, where do they live? I mean, wow, if people knew, probably have one. I would say probably people would have one on video by now, but I'm pretty sure there's people out there who've got videos, pictures, thermal imaging. You know, there's people out there. I was watching some UK person for quite a while. I think his name was Anglo Sasquatch, and his channel was really interesting. He was really getting into it, getting some good stuff, and he said he had some thermal imaging stuff. And there we go. It's got me. Fucking horseflies. Yeah, he said he had some proper thermal image stuff. You know, big sort of 7 foot. I don't want to throw a number out there, but I'm pretty sure he said they had something around that mark. Noises. He had all that weird lights in the forest. I don't know if he got a lot of stick from all of that, and yeah, doesn't do anything anymore. Hasn't put a video up for over a year, I think. It just makes me wonder. You get so far. I mean, I know you want to keep stuff private, but sort of on the other hand, why start up a channel, you know? Always makes me wonder, but you know, each to their own. Obviously everything's personal, you never know, he could have been getting some threats. I mean, I don't know, someone could have found out his location. You know, there's a number of things why people stop the channel. Could have started up in a different name with other stuff. Oh dear, it's pretty hot here all of a sudden. Yeah, so we are where I think we are. Like I said, this goes up here, goes left, and we're back onto the sand track. I think I can cut through here actually. Oh, I'm gonna walk up and round. God, that was so hot walking along them trees. And now I'm out in the open. It's got a bit of a chill there. Alright, let's see if my brain satellite navigation is right. Oh, okay, so maybe we must go right and then left again. Yeah, I can see the sand track. I think it's there. Yeah, it is. So yeah, this is the bit I was on about. Big opening. Left, right, or if you're coming from this way, right, left. Come here. Here. Yeah, so this goes that way. I don't know, 3/4 of a mile possibly to the road where you cross over. And yeah, like I say, I think you've got one patch, then another patch. They're not very big. I think we can get down here and there's a view of it, but I'm getting attacked here by everything. 22 minutes already, wow. Must mean it's coming up to about 9:20 at night. I love the summer. I mean, you can't beat it. Getting out. This is the sort of time that you'd imagine they'd be about. What have we got down there, boy, hey? Yeah, so it goes down there. Like I say, I think it goes one more after. Yeah, we could have cut across there. Come on, boy. Got a pretty, fairly long walk. Good 20 minutes, I'd imagine. So yeah, this is area 5. Cool, it's gone really hot again. Yeah, I just wish there was more time just to get out, you know. Trouble is also this time of year it's so hot at work. Like last night I got home and was absolutely fried. Absolutely fried. Sat down, had a nice old steak and was gonna come out and, you know, I just didn't have it in me. Yeah, so possibly it might only be one patch. I think as far as you can see where them trees are, there's a fence that runs along there, and I think that's military ground, possibly. So yeah, Cool, yeah, we are actually quite a way up this track. Old sun's pretty much gone now, I think. Gone down. Still got a fair, probably another hour of daylight though. Doesn't even look dark that way, so. But at least it wasn't a, well, I knew there was some sign. Obviously earlier on in the first video, part 1. Excuse me. Oh dear. But yeah, to be honest, I wasn't expecting to see so much in this short little bit. So it's hopeful that we're going to see. I mean, to be honest, I don't even think we're going to cover. Nah, I don't even think we're going to cover all of this. I don't think we're going to cover all of this in a day. But we'll give it a go. It's always love seeing bits like this, you know, where it just sort of looks like something goes into the darkness. Yeah, that 0.5 zoom is definitely. I think it's actually, when I was reading, it said it was more for pictures. I think it's more like more of a wide shot. I don't think it's for recording. It just looks so weird being that wide. Come here. Come here. Sounds like a motocross. Come here. Do you lead, good boy? Don't know whether it's on the road or not. No, it sounds like it's on the track. Like I say, this is a byway or whatever. Get quite a lot of motocross come up here, mountain bikes. It's mainly used for 4x4s and stuff. Don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, I think it's coming this way. So you got to have your old ears about you. It's a good job I didn't let him off right at the beginning either. I mean, I heard the 4x4, but you know, if he was up in front of me, it's sort of turny. Yeah, you never know. Always better to be safe. It's not always him I'm worried about, you know, when we come to little cross bits. That's why I always call him. It's other people's dogs I'm worried about. You always get, oh yeah, he's alright. Next minute you see his old back go up and starts attacking your dog. What do? So I think it's gone the other way. Oh mate, yeah, we all know where we are. We're a fair old walk. And the battery life on this phone, I take it obviously is because it's new. And the battery health is good, but could easily last a couple of days. When I went fishing, I was playing one of my racing manager games, And yeah, I was pretty much playing that all day. Well, not all day, you know, on and off, but for a good few hours. And usually, you know what it's like, you play a game for a little while and it just kills the battery. No, not this, which is good, because as you all know, I'm doing a video and I'm like, oh, I've got 20% left, 49, 10% left, and then boom, phone dies. So at least I know we've got well, basically I've just done an hour's recording, and still got good battery, I'm assuming. I'm dying for a cup of coffee. I didn't bring one out with me today as it was so warm, but I think we get round this corner and it goes down a little bit more and then starts going left and right, and we are back towards the car. Could be wrong. Like I say, when I come out on this the other day on my bike, obviously didn't rain for so long, and this sand, there was a few moments the front wheel dug in and nearly come off. Sorry, if cameras everywhere. But yeah, I know where we are. He says. But yeah, there's a few times the old front wheel dug in. See, so where does that go then? Because I obviously did I walk up? Don't know where that is. Could have been possibly one up more than it. Obviously it could fork, sort of, instead of being a straight line it could fork out and there could be a trail in the middle. Oh, National Grid. No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've still got a little way to go back to the car, but I know we're not that far from it. But yeah, you can see it's quite used. It's used quite a lot for 4x4s, quad bikes, motorbikes, little ATV sort of buggy things. And like we were saying about water, you know, it might be really hot, but there's still areas where there's water collected that they could come to. I mean, you'd imagine they'd be pretty smart and come from that way and not leave any impressions. So probably going to end the video there. Might do a part 3. My ears have all started ringing for some reason. both ears. Don't know what that's all about. Every now and then that happens while I'm out in the woods. And it's just stopped now. Yeah, so obviously you got all this silver birch, a big patch of it. They obviously grow really close together because they're grow up straight. Yeah, I know where we are. When I come out with a family, yeah, I know where I am because I remember that. This is what we call the roundabout area. Because it takes us about 20 minutes to get to here with the kids. So, yeah, they don't like being out that long, as they do. So we usually go, alright, let's walk to the roundabout, which is there. And obviously we turn around and go back down the trail. But that's how obviously I've seen all these nice bends. And I mean, I've been out for what? 2 30-odd minute videos, maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes walking in. See, I've been out an hour and a half and basically covered not a lot. I don't know if you can see, but there's another bend at the back there. But yeah, I'm probably going to end the video. And shall I do another one? I mean, I remember when I first started this journey, whatever you want to call it. I mean, the first thing that I kept thinking about was, what am I even going to name my videos? You know, it was like, what should I name this one? What should I name that one? But you just naturally call them what you're doing, where you are, what's happened, and same as really just walking now. You always think to yourself, how can you do a video? Or how can you keep doing videos, half hours, 40 minutes, 20 minutes? I mean, I'm sure I'll probably repeat myself in some stuff that I've talked about in other videos. But, yeah, I mean, I suppose you just talk about what you're thinking at the time. What you're seeing, what you're feeling. Yeah, so I'm nearly back to the car anyway. This is this little bit where I said the track meets up with the other bit, so I better be quiet in case someone can hear me. God, look at that. So this is the bit that I went in, just slightly a little bit further up. And yeah, you know, just basically chat shit, if you like. But yeah, really looking forward to GP coming down. Like I say, haven't seen him since, wow, I think it could have been, I don't really know, September last year. So yeah, here's the track that I was talking about, and here is the puddle, and this is where I went down here. That's where I went down there, and then I went in left. Oh, that's muddy. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing him. Like I say, I haven't seen him for 9 months pretty much. Been a long time, you know. I mean, we spoke on the phone lots of times. But yeah, I'd hate to say that we'd probably have met up this year 3 times. 3 times this year probably already. Obviously, we was pretty much planning to meet up in April, beginning of April sort of thing, mid-April. And then obviously all this shit happened. And yeah, that obviously put a stop to everything. And we sort of like to try and meet up at least every month, but try to stagger it so it's every 6 weeks, if that makes sense. 5-6 weeks, with me going fishing as well, and trying to fit in some weekends with the family without getting crucified by the wife. Yeah, you know. So it looks like this video is going to be a long one anyway. And my feet are now getting absolutely covered in mud. I can feel it all in my trainers. I'm pretty sure there was a load of dumped rubbish up here as well. Up here in the track, but I haven't seen it. So yeah, here we are back at the big bend. Possibly when we come out, we'll probably just park the car and get straight into this bit on the right, or my left. But it'll be on the right as we get out the car. And then obviously after he comes down here, I want to be straight up to his area as soon as I can. He's told me about some stuff that's happened up in his area, which I'm pretty excited to hear. Pretty sure he told me he heard some vocals, or, you know, what sounded like some something like that, which is great. Remember the first time I heard it, or heard the knocks and vocals and whistles, screams. I mean, your heart pretty much stops. But I mean, yeah, nothing will ever beat probably seeing it. But then it's a different feeling. You know, your brain doesn't really know what it's seeing. Especially when you try to go and look for it. You know, my daytime sighting in the other area that I've never shown yet, because it's so far into the other bit. I mean, well, I can get there on walk, but it's quite a trek. I mean, no more than what I've done now, but then obviously I've then got to walk back. I suppose I could go on my bike, but yeah, I mean, that was the weirdest one, seeing something, basically a black figure coming towards you early hours of the morning, or sort of, you know, early hours. 25 degrees if I remember rightly. I mean, who the fuck's going to be in a suit at that time of the morning? Oh, here we go. So we've finally had the 20% battery come up, but my phone wasn't fully charged when I come out anyway. So yeah, this is the first bit where you can obviously cut down, maybe walk through there. Yeah, I think my phone had about 42%, 45% when I come out, so that's not bad. You know, an hour and 20 minutes of recording, and you've only used 20% video. So, I've just literally lost my thought. I can't even remember what I was just speaking about now. Yeah, you know, seeing it come towards you. And as you come over the brow of the hill, you see it still coming, and just see it step down. And then by the time you get there, all you can hear is something going through the bush. Yeah, and obviously, first ever time was near the encounter area. Like I say, it looked like a greyish, and it was massive. Definitely, it was bigger than the black one that I saw. And obviously, had the nighttime sighting where it stepped back in. Then I've come around the corner a little bit more, and it done that huge snap. Absolutely huge. And then yeah, the daytime sighting where it just crossed in front of us. There's them helicopters again. You can tell I'm near the army, some sort of army area or something. Don't know if we're gonna get them. Are we gonna get them? Oh, they're over there. Ah. So yeah, there we go. They're pretty loud. Cool, these cobwebs going across here now. They weren't like this when I come in. So yeah, obviously seeing them is a totally different experience to hearing screams, knocks, vocals. I mean, this looks like quite a good place to get into, really thick. Pretty much back at the car. I think I come around this corner and it veers to the left a little bit, and I'm back at the car. Yeah, there we go. There's the road. It's cooled down a lot now. Still, I'd imagine 20 odd degrees. — 22 degrees, something like that. The time 50 minutes 9. It's got to be 20 to 10 now. So yeah, here we are, back to the car. Area 5. Sorry if it's a long video. I did say I was going to try and keep them short, but here we go. I'll obviously put part 1 up, leave it a day or two, then probably put part 2 up. But hopefully the car's alright. Always a bit worried when I leave it in a new area. And we're sort of right out of the way here, so